No way.
It was me calling my grandpa, asking for a favorite dish. My grandpa is 80 years old, and unfortunately last year he was diagnosed for colon cancer. After that, his health went down, so he doesn't have much energy to move around and always feels reluctant to do anything. Grandpa used to be the cook in the house, but now Grandma took over the role. Since I'm studying in America, I only get to see him a few times a year, so he's willing to cook my favorite dish for me whenever I ask for it. Because Grandpa is very sensitive of the small details, so he washes the pork from the market time after time to make sure it is very clean. And then he uses a paper towel to suck out the water from the ribs. And then Grandpa starts the marinade process. First, he adds some soy sauce and then a pinch of salt. Then he uses chopstick to mix them well. After that, the pork needs to be soaked in the sauce, so Grandpa puts it into the refrigerator for an hour and a half to make sure the flavor fully goes into the pork. Grandpa is the best chef in our family. He knows how to cook a lot of traditional Chinese food, and they're very tasty. However, my favorite one is always the sweet and sour pork. So every time when I go to his house, the dish will be waiting for me on the table. Then he starts to cook the pork. Then he starts to make the sauce. Some vinegar, teaspoon of white sugar, and mix it well. Pour in some oil and wait till it's hot. Then he tests the temperature with his hands, and then he puts in the ribs to deep fry. After they are golden brown, then they're ready to come out of the pot. There is a very special part about my grandpa's ribs. That is, he fries them twice to make sure they're crisp. Then it's the last part of the sweet and sour pork. Grandpa fried the sauce. When the small bubbles turn into big bubbles, that means the pork is ready to go into the pot and fry with the sauce. After several minutes, it's all set. Sweet and sour pork is seen on every family's table. However, it is the most special dish to me, not only because it is a symbol of my childhood, but also it's the symbol of my grandpa.